Welcome back. The next thing we're going to be doing is going to see Spencer, but I also want to just take one quick look around. Oh my god, what is with that FPS there? Really, I'm very confused why the game does that. And it didn't always do this. But anyway, I want to take a quick look around, just make sure that I haven't missed any areas or anything that might be interesting down through here. Like, I've been through there. I don't think that I've been back behind here. That's a restricted area, but I can at least peek inside. Doors or anything back here. Doesn't seem like there... Oh, there is something back here, though. Just want to make sure that I'll be able to get back out without being discovered. But I guess I can talk my way out of it, if nothing else. It doesn't actually seem like there is anything back here, and I've just gone back here for nothing. Oh, I'm about to run out of disguise. Okay, now we gotta be sneaky. Shh. Uh-oh. Oh, God, I'm clipping through the wall. Is he gonna come in here? Or is he gonna just walk on by? Oh, good, he's just walking on by. Right. Time to go, friends. Alright, we are home free. How about these little places? I mean, I don't think there'd be anything in the lockers that I'd be interested in. Unless I'm, like, stealing, but I'm not planning on doing that. What if this is going to open up to something later? Maybe not. Yeah, I thought there'd be more, like, I could go into this building back here, but it looks like it's just off limits. So I think probably at this point, it's just time to, yeah, I can't go in there. Yeah, it's just time to leave the spaceport. I don't believe there's anything that I missed on the way in, is there? Let's see. Go back out to the region. Let the map load in. Yeah, we were down here. It's all just one big block. It's all behind a loading screen. And then there's not really anything out there. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to... Come on, let me get to the... Come on, give me the hotel. God, okay, I'm just gonna go here. It's not that far of a walk. Less than 100 meters.
Hope you've been enjoying your stay.
Oh, it's lovely. Thank you for all of your assistance.
The unveiling would be indefinitely postponed. What did he mean? Are we going to have to wait an entire week?
All right. I think I've heard that before. Like, way back when. So we need to head up to the VIP deck. Run into Spencer again.
Aha! Always so nice to hear you, Inspector. I'll get you to your floor on the double. If you see Black Hole Birdie, be sure to get an autograph for me.
I did actually meet him,
Just
but not
joking.
there.
I've already got one.
He's hiding at the bar. Spencer was that way. I could just pay attention to the marker. So we're confronting him, right? What was the evidence that we had against him? Investigation into Helen's poisoning has revealed Spencer is the most likely culprit. Confront him in his suite. I mean, he still didn't seem like he did it. He just seems like he's obsessed with himself. I don't think he even has it in him to murder somebody. But let's see how this goes.
I could not have waited another instant for your presence. The Canes and the Canids, Act 2, Scene 6. I played a love-struck
wonderful.
janitor.
Amazing.
Ask me anything at all. I might even give you a straight answer.
Did you murder Helen? God, looking at him, he is such a fancy dandy. I've learned a thing or two about your activities in the hotel.
Oh, have you now? Please do go on. Don't leave me in suspense.
Security footage of you tampering with Helen's last meal. Quick question, what was it you wanted with the Terror Ray Biogland? I spoke to Burbage. He told me you upgraded it. Oh yeah, I have found a lot of stuff implicating him. Yeah, let's start with this. All right. What was it that you wanted with Terror Ray Biogland?
What? That damn bellhop promised discretion. Well, if you must know, it's an appetite suppressant. How do you think I keep my form so lithe? Terror ray glands keep me from feeling hunger pangs.
Which could be useful for the entirety of the Halcyon system with the whole, starvation thing that's going to be happening. I spoke to Burbage. He told me that you upgraded him.
I did indeed. With Halcyon Helen parading her fame about, I was left without an acting partner. Burbage is no exception. His acting protocols were nothing short of a joke. So I decided to make some modifications, installing him with some of my old serial quotes as, I think, improved his range. The way he bungled about with that weapon of his hardly befitted a dissident, so I modified it as well. He's much quicker on the draw now, though he's still a machine.
Even that, it all just seems very much like him. It doesn't seem out of the ordinary, the sorts of things he's saying. Like, it's an appetite suppressant so you can stay thin and, he thinks beautiful. And then upgrading the robot because he didn't think that it was a worthy acting partner. All right, let's see how he does, how he deflects the security footage.
Tampering? No. I just happened to be passing through the kitchen and saw a dish that looked good. If being hungry is a crime, you better indict 3/4 of Halcyon.
If the Terray gland was an appetite suppressant, you wouldn't be hungry if you took it. Ooh. For a supposedly good actor, you're not much of a liar. Nice contradiction. Want to add to another to the pile, or would you rather just come clean? Yeah, you wouldn't be hungry if you had taken it.
Oh, well, maybe I just wanted to see what was in it. Oh, law, what a pathetic defense. As it so happens, I may not have had the Terror Ray gland acquired for personal use. I may have placed it in Bellamy's meal. But before you indict me, please, just listen. I wasn't trying to kill her.
You want her to lose weight? I mean, I completely would have believed him if he had just stuck with his story, because he just seems he's so narcissistic. But, okay. You lied about being poisoned. Talk. Oh, this should be good. I can't hear you over the sound of me messaging the constable. Right, so you lied about being poisoned.
Lie is such a strong word. But even if I had chosen to poison myself, the danger should have been minimal. Terror ray glands aren't supposed to be lethally poisonous. They're supposed to cause extreme lethargy, as if you'd inhaled several quarts of spectrum vodka.
Inhaled vodka?
She would have had to eat 6 or 7 of the glands to die, and even then it would be an extended, arduous process.
Yeah, you really seem like a toxicologist, or maybe you played one on the Aether Wave. Yeah, but why poison her at all?
I was just getting to that.
All right.
I only wanted her to be incapacitated during the Brown unveiling. With her out of commission, the next available celebrity, myself, would get to host the unveiling. Please think twice about telling the administrator of my misdeeds. If he learns the truth, what's left of my career will be left in shambles.
Not sure. Maybe I'll flip bit card. What would you have me say instead?
Tell him it was a poisonous mushroom.
Oh my God.
Or a bite from some poisonous insect. An accident. I promise I shall make up for my actions. Pay to erect a statue in Helen's honor, or perhaps even dedicate a performance to her memory.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna tell that he did this, but I still don't think that he was the one that caused her death. I mean, it was still actually, it might not have been a crime. Who knows? With Halcyon's weird laws, is it actually a crime to put someone under the influence of a drug or a poison or lethargy or whatever you want to say in Halcyon? Because I don't even know. I'll keep you in suspense. It's more fun that way.
My law, if you aren't a sadist. If I have a coronary before you make your decision, I will do my utmost to haunt you.
At least he'll be an entertaining ghost. Well, I guess all that's left is... Oh. Report to Ludovico. It's all Ludovico. Let's go up to the penthouse.
Next up, the finest seat in the house.
Well, Ludovico?
Inspector, I've just received word that Constable Keene is dead. Please tell me it isn't true.
Well, unfortunately, I'm sorry, I don't know anything about that. No, she was murdered.
Halcyon Helen, Leora Blossom, Maria Keene. There's a murderer on the loose, Inspector.
You don't say.
You must stop them. I don't have Maria to count on anymore, so I'm counting on you.
Whoever murdered her used the Needler. Was she important? Oh yeah, and the tampering. Let's start with this. It's a little more innocuous. Was she important to you?
Maria devoted her entire life to our vision. She was absolutely committed to our company, to our project. I promised myself I'd reward her after we launched Spectrum Brown. I'd make sure she was
I think he
comfortable
told me
for
this
the rest
before.
of her life. She was also our voice of reason. She was sensible, and I appreciated her advice. I never got to tell her that.
Well, whoever murdered her used the Needler.
The Needler was among Helen's belongings. Whoever stole it must have been able to slip in and out of the hotel. Maria was my sole representative in Cedric's territory. The entire hotel staff is on his payroll. Any one of them could have killed her on his behalf.
If Ludovico did the murder, he could... I mean, he might not have, but he might also have done it. I don't know. He's a little suspicious. But he hates Cedric so much that he could have also just murdered Maria in order to implicate Cedric against him because, that ongoing feud they've got. Okay. I checked her terminal. Why were you tampering with Burbage 3001?
Why were you going through Maria's terminal?
I'm an inspector. Because I'm the law-damned inspector. Why would she care? You're clearly bothered. No. Does that pull back on this and I can come back to it another time? I'm the law-damned inspector. Now answer the question.
Any upgrades to valuable automechanicals must be authorized by me. I'm the administrator. And you need to focus on the hunt for Helen's killer. Was there anything else?
I've managed to track down Black Hole Birdie.
I'm pleased to hear that. Birdie Holcomb is a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers property. When Helen was murdered, Birdie was nowhere to be found. The timing of his disappearance is unfortunate.
Unfortunate and suspicious. Birdie's something of a character, but he's harmless. Even if he didn't kill Helen, he's done some No. He's harmless. I feel bad for him.
Try not to feel too bad for him. Birdie is a brilliant athlete.
It's
The
the only thing
universe
he's
has
brilliant
balanced
at.
his talent by making him a slackwit.
He just lost the love of his life. His teammates are a bad influence. There was an incident with the woolly cow. Lost his temper at the picnic. He's dealer's about the only guy he can talk to. Yeah, he just lost the love of his life. Come on, be nice to him.
I don't understand what it was that Helen saw in Bertie. Whatever it was, she seemed to trust him implicitly. He was always on his best behavior around her. Or he tried. I'm not a heartless man, Inspector. I know that losing Helen must have shaken Bertie to his core. Be plain with me, Inspector. Do you believe Black Hole Bertie killed Helen?
No. George is, oh my god. No, I really don't.
I'm relieved to hear that. I happen to be something of a fan of the hack attack. I'd hate to see him processed for murder, but we need to be absolutely sure. I'd like you to continue your investigation. Notify me as soon as you're ready to make a formal accusation.
By the way, Bertie agreed to stay at the Grand Colonial.
I appreciate that. I'd rather keep Bertie within the public eye than let him languish in a bar at the docks. I'll make my report of your investigation into Bertie. Do you have anything else for me?
Completed my investigation into Helen's poisoning.
Excellent. I trust you have a name for our poisoner.
Spencer confessed. Like I said, he did it, and even if he didn't kill her, he still did something that I would consider to be a crime. So he confessed to it.
Oh, I am disappointed. I'd always believed Mr. Woolrich a man of high character. It pains me to order the arrest and detention of someone I admired. I'd like you to continue investigating Helen's murder. You've found the poisoner, but her killer remains at large.
I looked into Cedric.
Closely, I trust. Tell me what you found.
Slippery. He's a criminal boss. I can't trust anything he says. That's true.
Smart. Nothing Cedric says in his defense can be taken in good faith. With that in mind, do you think Cedric was responsible for Helen's death?
Probably not. Oh my god. He was torturing a guy. Can't see past that alibi. Helen was making money for Cedric. I doubt he has a motive for killing her. He runs Sublight. He could have ordered her death without bloodying his hands. Yeah. Why would he go through the process of doing it himself? He would have to really have some kind of vendetta against her, and he was making money off of her. So I don't think it was him.
I'm pleased to hear that. Cedric hasn't won you over with his clever words. Unfortunately, even I don't have the authority to detain Cedric. His line of work is dangerous, though. There's always a chance for an accident.
Sorry to disappoint you. He's alive and well.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I've already lost Dr. Blossom and Constable Keene, but at least Cedric's alive. The universe is a just place.
Oof. Do I know who killed her? God, I don't know. All right, let's see. I know who killed Halcyon Helen.
I've been waiting for this. Tell me, Inspector.
Ludovico.
Who killed Halcyon Helen?
Helen. It had to have been him. Yeah, if it wasn't... Okay. I don't think... Bertie didn't do it. Bertie was in love, and he's a... Oh, God, stop it. Here goes my controller again. Bertie was in love. He would have done anything for Helen. He wouldn't have hurt her. And he's too dumb to cover up a crime like that. Jasmine is also stupid. Like, she thought she killed Helen and tried to cover it up, but she didn't. Helen got up and walked away. Cedric, like I said, was making money off of her and could have ordered her murder at any time, but didn't. Spencer, like I said, I don't think he did it. Even if he did the poisoning, it was all just because he wanted He wanted to be in the spotlight. That only leaves Ludovico. All right, you did it, Ludovico.
I beg your pardon. You think I killed Halcyon Helen?
Oh, please, I knew you were guilty from the moment you called me. I've got proof you tampered with Burbage 3001. You tried to cover your tracks. Yeah, I was saying that back there when I was looking at that. I was like, did he do this? I remember that. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I know I thought that at the time. You tried to cover your tracks.
There's nothing to prove. I don't understand. Are you trying to make a mockery of justice, or are you really this incompetent? I expect you to deliver the name of Helen's killer. I expect you to deliver results, Inspector. And if you can't withstand the pressure, then I expect you to resign. We're done. Your services are no longer necessary.
Data proving that you programmed Burbage to fire on Helen. You sound pretty defensive. You got something to hide? Because I solved the murder. It was you. Yeah, I've got the data.
You what? Now wait just a minute. That data was acquired illegally.
Evidence is evidence.
All right, fine. Let's do this your way. You say I programmed Burbage to fire on Helen. Why? Helen was critical to my operations on Eridanos. I have no reasonable motive.
Set up Cedric. Helen sent me a message before she died. She knew you. This investigation is your motive. You're trying to pin this murder on someone else. Cedric. I can give you 3. You're suspicious, you're obsessive, you're an asshole. No, we're going with that. All right, if he's doing it because he wants to pin it on Cedric.
I admit, I have been encouraging you to resolve this case as quickly as possible. Helen's death is a stain on our reputation. I don't want it becoming permanent. It wasn't enough that she smile for our cameras and kiss a bottle of Spectrum Brown. No, she had to know what was in it, how it was made, why it was made.
And he's going into like villain monologue mode. So you lost your nerve. You asked questions, and she asked questions, and you had to silence her. Yeah.
Of course I lost my nerve. Helen was going to ruin everything. I don't see any point in continuing this charade. Yes, I killed Halcyon Helen. I confronted her in the grand ballroom. 1 blow to the back of the head. Burbage finished her off. No cameras, no witnesses, no spoiled actors threatening to undermine the future of Halcyon.
Future of Halcyon, what exactly are you up to? Yeah. Is this suddenly becoming bigger than it would happen? Except you also had a massive scandal on your hands, which is why you needed me. Oh, law, please don't tell me this has something to do with those parasites. Oh, God, right, I forgot about the parasites.
They are not parasites. These creatures are a gift.
Oh, God.
Wait, don't move a muscle. Someone's just tripped my alarm. And my security defenses. And killed my patrols. The distillery is under attack. Someone's after me, Inspector. I need you over here right now.
I'll be right over. Inspector, huh? I thought you said my services were no longer required. Someone's trying to kill you? Well, shit, don't let me get in their way. Now what you need is a less obvious trap. How dumb do you think I am? Yeah, right?
I appreciate your skepticism, Inspector, but this is not a trap. There's a security breach at my distillery. Damn it, someone's interfering with my transmission. Can you read the...
So guys, should we help him out, or...
Whoever the real killer is. I got a feeling they're going after Mr. Ludovico. We need to catch up to him. Fast.
I guess, if we have to. Getting kind of tired of kicking my heels up in the penthouse all day.
All right. I got nothing going on.
We should definitely go. As for helping him, maybe we take the wait-and-see approach?
From the depths of Terra 2 to the heights of Eridanos, there's no mess that your SAM unit can't unstick, unclog, or unsully.
Think of this as an opportunity to teach Mr. Ludovico the importance of compassion.
So she said whoever the real killer is, but I wonder if that line of dialogue is it's just kind of generic. Like, if you had named someone else as the killer and you don't find out right there whenever he actually confesses to the crime, because he definitely was the killer. So I don't know. This seems like, yeah, I don't trust him. But I'm a little upset that my long shot theory about Helen covering up her own murder wasn't true. That's a little upsetting. Where am I going to be heading now? Okay, it's off over there.